What's up, y'all? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Kwanzaa's not till tomorrow. People been saying happy Kwanzaa, but technically it's not till tomorrow. Um, but happy holidays. I am in the Kappa shed, if you can't tell. I am finished for the day. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going outside. I'm just out back in the shed. A little cold. So I gotta be in the shed. I got a heater. You can't see it, but I got a heater right here. It's warmed up. You know what I'm saying? I did have the game on, but I might put it back on actually, because why not? Turn the volume down just so we know what's going on with the game while we're sitting here. How y'all doing out there, man? How how in the heck are y'all doing? Like I said, I'm in the Kappa shed. Merry Christmas. I'm just, my day's done. Let me put this over here. Can't put that over there. Actually, I can put this here, and I can put this here. Wait. Don't play with me. There it is. Boom. And boom. All right. Now we're in business. I can see what y'all doing over there on IG. I can see what y'all doing over here. Let me get in the chat in case some of y'all get in the chat and want to holler at your boy. Smoking a Warwitch. Oops. Warwitch Black Star Line Cigars, flagship cigar. Shout out to Eric Bay, the homie, Team Sagittarius. Yes. What you call it? Sagittarius season is over. Happy birthday, Capricorns. But right now, it's all about me and my brother, Eric Bay. How y'all doing, man? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hopefully y'all having a good night. Some of y'all probably tired. Ooh, my light is starting to act up. I don't like that. I like this lighter. It's a good lighter. Yeah, something's going on. Lighter might not last too long. Denver 13-10 over the Chiefs without Patrick Mahomes. Did I read that right? Okay. So why am I out here? Well, my day is done. It's the holidays, and I enjoy typically Thanksgiving night, Christmas night, probably New Year's Day. I like to come out here and smoke a cigar, finish a cigar, and see who's up, see who's around. If nobody, then nobody. But I will talk about a few things. Well, first and foremost, shout out to my brother Daramus for giving me this beautiful Colombian rum Viejo de Caldas. It's basically rum from old Caldas. Caldas, I believe, is a town or a region in Colombia. I'm not 100% sure, but Viejo means old and de is of or from. So it's from Caldas. It's old, from old Caldas. Don't talk about my lack of Spanish accent when I say it. I'm just reading it as I see it. But anyway, it's a good rum. Thank you, Daramus. It was a birthday gift he gave me. A lot of good people, man. A lot of good people been showing love. I mean, my birthday's a week old now. It's past. I'm still getting birthdays wishes, and I appreciate it. But it's about Christmas now, man. My birthday's over. I truly appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I do. But birthday's over. It's all about Christmas, and Christmas is over in about an hour and a half. It's the holiday season. So again, happy holidays. Y'all don't judge my junk I got over here. It's a shed, man. It's a shed. It's not a man cave. It's a shed. I just carved out some space for me to be able to smoke, have a drink outside because I won't smoke in the house, and do what I do. But how y'all doing out there? Y'all want to holler at me? Let me know. I can send you the link. You can get on the live chat with me. can be on the screen with me. We can chop it up if you so choose. If not, I get it. Some people shy. If you out smoking somewhere, you know what I'm saying? If you have a place to smoke in the cold, like I do, I have a heater, but I'm telling you, it's cold out here. But you can't see it. But hold on, I got like one of them electric radiator style heaters. I don't want to pick it up because it's hot. Hold on, ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. See it? God damn, it's hot. But anyway, I did that for y'all. But I ain't burned my fingers, so we're good. A couple things I'm gonna get out the way before I lose y'all, because I know y'all gonna pop in and pop out. One, I'm not super hyped, and I'll be honest with you. Christmas is hard for me, and it's hard for a lot of people because neither one of my parents are with us anymore. I got a lot of friends who recently lost parents. I mean, I had a buddy of mine lost his pop this morning, man. So it's a rough time for even at this age. We look to our parents to kind of be a big piece of what this season is about because that's all we've known our whole life. And I get these last two Christmases and Thanksgivings for that matter. I get a little weird, man. A little, it bothers me. I get a little down. I keep moving, I keep pushing, but it gets to me, and I can't even act like it don't, man. I watched a movie the other day, and it wasn't even about Christmas, but it was a movie, and the dude said, it was a son, and his mother had passed away, and the father was like super rich, and his son didn't want to necessarily follow in his father's footsteps with the company, something along those lines. And he said, "He's all I've done for you, blah 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 blah." And the little boy, well, he was a young man, he's in his 20s, I guess. He said, "I would trade all of this for one moment with my mother," and that hit me so hard because that's what it's all about sometimes, man. Like no matter how successful you are, sometimes you want your mom, you want your dad, you want to say hello one more time. The dreams are amazing. I mean, anybody that's lost a parent, I'm sure you have dreams about them all the time. I know I have dreams about both my parents, my brother, my aunt, my grandma, like everyone has passed away, but more recently, obviously my mother. I just had a dream, yesterday or the day before. And the dreams they're great because it's like you get them back for that one moment. But you wake up and they're not there no more. So, shout out to everybody that is missing somebody during the season because it is hard. We got to be there for other people. We have our own children or nieces or nephews or whatever, and we want to be there for them. But take a moment to remember that loved one that's no longer with us because their memory lives on the more you think about them, the more you talk about them, the more you tell stories about them and who they were, not just to you, but to your family. Your parents are typically why you're who you are, one way or another. I mean, there's people who didn't know their parents and they're a certain way because of it, right? There's people who, know everything about their parents and, their parents were there with them every step of the way and they're a certain way because of it. And one's not necessarily better than the other. Ideally, you want both parents in your life, of course. But, because you didn't have one doesn't mean you're going to be a problem. I mean, there's kids who have both parents and they turn out to be problems anyway. So, let's not, get into that. But I'm just saying you're who you are because of your parents at the end of the day. So not having them when you physically can't have them is it's a little rough. So shout out to all of y'all that's pushing through, that's braving through not having your parents with you. And moms for boys or men, it's a problem. Trust me. Dads are too, but I lost my dad a long time ago, 29 years ago, almost 30 years ago in March. So it's different, right? I mean, it hurt me when it happened, but I was too young to know what I was missing. And now I know what I missed not having my dad. But my mom was like my guardian angel on earth. And, it didn't matter what was happening. Like my mom always, and she didn't baby me. She wasn't like that. But my mom somehow always knew how to make me feel like the most important person in the world without babying me because she didn't baby me. She didn't spoil me at all. She was like, you got to figure it out, but you're smart enough to do it. So I know you'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So shout out to my mom. All right. I'm going to get off that because I don't want to get too emotional. Well, like I said, man, it is what it is, man. It's hard. Like holidays are hard. Um, couple things. Okay, Chiefs trying to do something. New Year's Eve. I'll start with that. New Year's Eve. What are you doing, New Year? You know the song. Um, we're at Cigar Code on New Year's Eve. It happens to be a Wednesday. Cigar and B is that day, so we're there anyway. We're still not going to have a cover charge. However, we do have a deal in place. This deal basically is it's $400. You get a table of 4. You get a bottle of a select group of bottles that are available. I don't know which ones they are yet, but probably something you drink. And you get 3 appetizers. It's a pretty good deal. Considering if you go out for New Year's Eve, you're buying a ticket to go in there, buying a ticket to go into the place, you're buying drinks, you're buying food, you're buying all that little stuff. The ticket's probably $75 to $150 by itself. So if you got 4 people, even if you got 3 people, but if you got 4 people, y'all get a table, you get a bottle, and you get 3 appetizers. That's not bad. $100 a person, basically. And we got, and we got cigar and B. We got R&B vibes. We got karaoke. We're not gonna do a bunch of karaoke, but we're gonna do some karaoke. We're gonna have a good time. So, you know, I think it's really, really worth it. It might be the best. I mean, especially if you're a cigar smoker. If you're not a cigar smoker, you'll still have a good time. But obviously, it's gonna be, people smoking cigars. It's a cigar lounge. But I think it's a pretty good deal. Like if I wasn't hosting the event, I'd go because I'm like, damn, that's a pretty good deal. Let me get three of my homies. You know what I mean? And let's go. Let's go to Code and have a good time, right? So, no pressure. I'm not trying to. Well, I am trying to sway you because I want you to come, but I want to make sure you understand what's happening. That's all. So, that's that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's on my page. It's in my story. You're gonna see it the next couple of days, but it's coming up. So if you're interested, if you want a table, please hit me up or call Cigar Code directly ASAP so we can reserve it and lock it in. Because once the tables are gone, they're gone. Now there's no cover. If you don't have a table, you can still come. Sit by the bar, stand by the bar, whatever. We'll probably bring in some extra seating for those. If the tables, we just really started pushing it, so I don't know how many we sold or how many are available. I don't know any of that yet. But the next couple of days, we wanted to get people through Christmas. The next couple of days we'll start to you know, get more information out there. But that's pretty much the deal. $400. You get did they hurt the guy? You get I'm sorry, I got the game on right here. You get $400. You get a table, of 4, you get a bottle of your choice, and within reason, you're not getting no ace of spades or nothing crazy. And then you get 3 appetizers. So, and if y'all know anything about Cigar Cole's food, them appetizers good. Them things good. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go ahead, young buck. Okay. Young boy from the Chiefs is hooping, even though it's football. Sorry, I gotta take a break to take a puff. I'm sitting here yapping. Y'all ain't talking to me. That's why. Y'all sitting there watching. I see y'all watching. What y'all gotta talk about? Y'all got any questions? I'll let your boy. It's Christmas night, man. We sitting here chilling. Like I said, I'm done. Santa's job is done. My kids call me Santa now, so for obvious reasons. So this is like I'm the ghetto Santa, I guess. Um, so after this week, after New Year's Eve, like Wednesday, right after Wednesday, J5. Y'all know what J5 is. It's Kappa Founders Day. Y'all know I'm a noob. I'm in the cap shit. Come on now. J5 weekend starts January 2nd. And we're right back at Cigar Code. Right back at Cigar Code for J5. It's a free event, 6 to 10. Noops, if you know a noop, bring a noop. Ladies, if you know a noop, bring a noop. Noops, if you know some ladies, tell some ladies. Qs, alphas, sigmas, iotas, zetas, AKAs, SG rolls. I want to see all y'all, man. All y'all. Come on out. Let's have a good time. with the noobs. It's our day. We celebrate y'all day. Y'all come celebrate our day. All right? J5. So January 2nd is cigar code. And it's make sure I ain't burning my phone. It's 6 to 10, that's cigar code. January 3rd, that's Saturday, we are at Vera, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It's myself. I'm saying we. It's myself and Diggs Boys Bourbon partnered up. Diamante Roja and Diggs Boys Bourbon partner up. We partner up a lot. We partnered up in Atlanta. We partnered up here in Philly last year. We're doing it again this year. We're doing 2 parties this year together. Friday is at Cigar Code. Saturday is at Vera from 4 to 8. Now, Vera there is a $10 cover charge. If you get a ticket, get your ticket online. There is a $10 cover charge. It's $10. We're gonna have the inside for the party for those that don't smoke, and outside for the smokers. So we got two DJs, indoor, outdoor. You don't have to worry about smoking if you don't smoke. Most of my parties obviously are cigar related, but there's way more space inside for the non-smokers. So if you don't smoke, you want to have a good time, listen to some good music, party with the noobs, party with your friends from college, from work, whatever. It's still the holiday season. It's really closing out the holiday season because the way the dates fall. I mean, some of y'all, I don't think any of y'all got to work that Thursday. Most of y'all probably taking off that Friday the 2nd anyway. So you're going to go all the way through the weekend. Most of y'all ain't going back to work till Monday. But my point is that Saturday, it's a day party, 4 to 8. That's prime time for us old heads. Saturday from 4 to 8, what? You can go party, have a good time, still get home to get in bed before 10 o'clock. Come on, man. For those that don't hang, because some of us be coming out, day parties, they be coming outside and they go right back inside. As soon as the day party over, they home and in the bed, showered and in the bed by 10 o'clock. I know who y'all are, and so do y'all. And I ain't mad at y'all because I'm getting there. Trust me. I was out Monday night and Tuesday night this week. And yesterday. I was tired, man. I was exhausted. 2 nights in a row, and it'd be late night. I get home 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I'm 52 years old, man. I'm too old for that shit. I gotta switch the game up, man. I gotta start doing day parties all the time. Happy hours. Jeez. I was exhausted. People were like, Mike, do you ever sleep? Yes. I do got a lot of energy. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of energy. Whether it's for my age or not. I got energy. But I get tired. And if I overdo it, Monday night I was out, Sin City. Tuesday, I was out. We did Cigar Code on Tuesday instead of yesterday, so folks could spend Christmas Eve with their families. I'm folks. I wanted to be with the kids. So yeah, man, it was a good time Tuesday night too. We had a real good time. We sang a couple Christmas songs. A couple that didn't get sung. I was thinking about it, man. I was like, dang, we gotta sing some Christmas. We might sing some Christmas songs because it's still the Christmas season. We might sing some Christmas songs on New Year's Eve. Why not? But yeah, man. So I'll be tired. So day party. January 3rd, Saturday, January 3rd at Vera in New Jersey, Cherry Hills, not too far, right across the bridge. $10 cover. You can get tickets. If you go to my page, look for the flyer that has me in the center leaning and pointing like this. There's a link tied to that one. I'm gonna put it out there some more if you really trying to come out. I'm gonna put it out there for y'all. But yeah, man, that's Saturday day party. It's only $10 cover. $10 ain't nothing. And then Sunday, Sunday. If you want to watch the game with the noobs, because we celebrating J5 all weekend, Casey's in Drexel Hill on Sunday. It's 812 North Lansdowne Avenue in Drexel Hill. It's Casey's. They got a couple Casey's around Delaware. I think they're all in Delaware County, which is crazy. I'm sure there's some history behind that. I don't know the history, but I know there's a couple Casey's. But Casey's in Drexel Hill. The noobs will be over there watching the game. 1 o'clock, really all day, 1 o'clock to like 8 o'clock. And then Monday, which is actually J5, there's a college football playoff game. There's no Monday Night Football, but there is a college football playoff game. And we'll be at Sin City for J5. So, noobs, you ain't got to get dressed up. But if you have on a blazer, there's no cover charge. I'm just saying. I don't know if we charge it. Honestly, I don't think we usually do free before 9 o'clock anyway. But y'all want to come out and watch, college football playoff on a 30-foot screen? At Sin City. That's where we're going to be. Why not? Yes, it's a gentleman's club. Yes, the women do get on the pole. Yes, if you so choose, they will, you can get a dance. If you so choose, if that's your vibe. You can go to a private room if that's your vibe. Or if you just want to come out and watch the game, and you don't even got smoke. Come out and watch the game. Come watch the game. Have a good time, noobs. I want to see y'all. If you rock with the noobs, I want to see y'all too. That's it. Just saying. But yeah, and that's it. A couple other things coming up soon. We got CIAA weekend coming up, and we got wow, Orlando Cigar Fest coming up, Charlotte Cigar Week. I just posted something about Chicago Cigar Week. So there's a lot of stuff coming up, man. Just stay tuned, pay attention. Shout out to Black Starline Cigar. Support your black-owned businesses, man. Straight up, gotta support them. This lighter, I want to show y'all something. Got this lighter as a gift. Shout out to the Cigar Princess, the owner of Garcier's. I don't want to poke a little hole. Ooh, almost broke it. Almost broke it. So this lighter, there's a lot of features to this lighter. It has a V-cut cutter. Okay. Did I break it? It has a punch. For those that like the punch. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it has a punch. It has like a little beveled thing so you can hold a cigar if you want to sit a cigar down and don't want to put it on a table and don't have an ashtray close by. And it has what's called a nubber. A lot of people don't know that's what it's called, but I just had it out. I should have kept it out. Oh, shit. Hold on. Stand by. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Damn, I can't get it. All right, that's where this comes in handy. I don't have no fingernails because I'll be biting my fingernails. Not because I'm nervous, because I don't get nervous. It's just I've always bit my fingernails. So that's how I get myself a manicure. It has a number. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like some of y'all call it a poker. Like some people like to poke it and smoke the cigar. It's not what it is. It's called a number. If your cigar doesn't pull as well as you would like, doesn't mean it's a bad cigar. Doesn't mean it's too tight. Blah blah blah. It might be too tight for you, but like I like the cigar to really really flow. So this number comes in handy. You can poke holes in it. Helps you get more of a flow. And then of course, it's a lighter, and it's a 3-flame torch. It's really good. So I believe I don't even know the name of it. I don't know where it came from, but follow Garcierge, Garcierge, on Instagram, and tell her Mike sent you for this lighter, because I don't know where she got it. But anyway, there's that. But what y'all got going on, man? Y'all just watching me talk? Y'all ain't got nothing to say? Y'all ain't got no questions, no comments, no nothing? Y'all just showing me love and keeping me on live while you're doing other stuff so I get some viewers? I do appreciate that, but just saying, man. I can send y'all a link. We can get on here together. We can chop it up, have a little conversation. Not on Instagram, even though this is shown on Instagram too. Not on Instagram, only on through the app. It's an app that I use. It's a streaming app, and it goes out to Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Twitch, I feel like Twitch died. Does anybody use Twitch anymore? I feel like Twitch died. It used to go to TikTok, but TikTok stopped letting me go live because I'm smoking cigars, which I think is retarded. Because TikTok literally has soft porn, and there's links to porn pages. So it's like, what the hell? You're allowed to look at somebody's ass cheeks, but you can't look at someone smoking a cigar. I think that's crazy. Straight up. Did I try this last time? How's that look? That look weird? That look creepy? Like you can't see my eyes. You can't, like, my brow sticks out for it. My eyes are like sunk in my head. You can't see my eyes. But it looks kind of cool though. It looks kind of mysterious. Spooky. No? Yes? Maybe? Whatever. What y'all talking about, man? Y'all ain't talking about nothing. I'm gonna turn this off. Watch the game. I really just wanted to smoke. I figured I'd jump on, say what's up to the family, see how y'all doing, man. Some of y'all in the bed. Is that what it is? Y'all in the bed? Y'all sleep? I met an AI sending me messages. Who that? Chicago Cigar Week, the homie. Yeah, shout out to Stoney Gillespie, Chicago Cigar Week, July 22nd to the 26th. Had a great time in Chicago Cigar Week when I was out there. Great time. Shout out to Stoney Gillespie for allowing me to host. Shout out to Damon down in Charlotte for allowing me to host Charlotte Cigar Week this year. Shout out to Jada Vince down in Orlando for allowing me and BT to partner up for Orlando Cigar Fest. That's the first weekend in April. You can go to orlandocigarfest.com or follow Orlando Cigar Fest on Instagram. We're doing a Cigar and B event down there that Friday night. So for those that enjoy Cigar and B here in Philly, and for those who have wanted to support and be a part of Cigar and B in some way, we are taking Cigar and B on the road. It will be in Orlando Cigar Fest, April the 2nd. Cuz, what's up, cuz? I see you out there. But yeah, man. I'm in the Kappa shed, cuz. I'm just smoking. Christmas is done. Came back here to chill out, enjoy a cigar, and you know, see who's out here chilling. A lot of y'all probably in the bed, sleep. Ain't no parties going on tonight. Back in the day, Christmas night, well, when I was in my 20s, Christmas night was like a big night to go out. Big night to go out. Like, it was always a bar or club open, especially in Atlanta. When I was in college, yo, we used to go up to Atlanta on Christmas night. What? What was the place called? I think it was called the Warehouse. They had a college night, Christmas night party, man. Off the back in the day, we used to say meat rack. but yeah, no, it was crazy. I loved Atlanta. Atlanta's social scene was just so dope. Like it's still dope now, but back in the day, like in the 90s, Atlanta might have been the only, no, not the only, but Atlanta was probably the best city in the country from a party perspective, from a nightlife perspective in the 90s. Shit was wild. Between Freaknik happening and I guess BMF running the clubs, had people out in the streets. It was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. It was definitely a vibe. So, but anyway. Oh man. But yeah, man. What y'all got going on tonight, man? Merry Christmas and all of that. Does this look too spooky? I think it's all right. I think it's chill. The cigar's taking longer than I thought. It's all good. Anybody else out there smoking? Long day. Up early. Was up late wrapping gifts. Up early because the kids woke up at the butt crack of dawn. You was still in your PJs, half one eye open, watching them rip open gifts. And then you had to take all the wrapping paper and put it out in the recycle bin because tomorrow's trash day. So you had to get it all done. You couldn't wait. Anybody take their tree down yet? I'm taking my shit down tomorrow. Straight up. But yeah, y'all sleepy. I'm not tired. I thought I was gonna be tired. I actually went to bed though. I went to bed. Actually went to bed early. I woke up. I woke up like 3 in the morning to put the gifts under the trees and stuff. Not trees, tree. And then went back to sleep. And I heard the kids up, but I wasn't really moving. Then I got up. I was like, all right, let me get up. So yeah, man. Christmas time is over. When do you stop listening to Christmas music? I like Christmas. I used to listen to Christmas music all year round. When Boys and Men Christmas came out back in the day, man, I used to listen to that shit till I was listening to that shit in April. People used to tease me when I was in college. People used to tease me because they'd come to my house. Like I had a crib like right at the foot of campus, so my house was like the the safe house, so to speak. Um, for people, for just for my friends, but not even they were my friends, but like not even my close friends, people that just knew me and my homie Dukes. They would just stop by the crib. We couldn't lock the door. Um, yeah, I mean, couldn't lock the door. You could get in, you could walk in the house. We just never got it fixed. Our landlord, God bless her heart, Miss Hoffman, she's probably passed away by now. And I don't mean that in any kind of way other than the fact that she was a very, 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 very old woman in '93. So God bless her. God bless her. If she's still around, God bless her. But shout out to Miss Hoffman. I didn't want to ask her for anything, man. She was such a sweet, sweet, sweet woman. Um, I mean, we used to go to the store for her. I had to take the rent to her because back then, what was going we gonna mail her no checks. So, we just dropped the rent off at the crib and just a sweet, sweet woman, man. She she would need stuff. We go to the store for her. We had a 2-bedroom house for $375. $375, 2-bedroom house. Now the door didn't lock, but we had a little front porch. You know what I'm saying? You walk in the house, it was like an L shape kind of. It was like a fat L. Walk in the house, you had the living room, dining room, kitchen. It had a back door, and then we had like an L-shaped driveway went along the back and the side of the house, and then the bedrooms and the bathroom were on the right side, like another L. It was like a fat L and a long L, if you could picture that. Like the driveway went like this, and then the house went like that. It was a little house. That house probably wasn't but that house might have been 900 square foot. Y'all look up 110 Palmer Ave, Tallahassee, Florida. That joint might have been 800 square foot. It might have been bigger than that. It might have been 1,000. It was small, but it was home. Everybody stopped by the crib. Had a good time, man. Shout out to FAMU. Shout out to all my Rattler family. Merry Christmas to all y'all. Anyway, I ain't really got nothing else to talk about, man. I thought y'all was gonna have something to say. Y'all watching. Think y'all might chime in, say what up, say Merry Christmas to a nigga. Dang. Nothing. Out here just chilling. I think I still got DJ Flow name on here, don't I? I just thought about it. I use the same platform for the pop-up podcast. Oh crap, what'd I do? Hold on. Bear with me for a moment. There we go. Actually, don't say nothing right now. I saw the smoke. I thought my pants was burning because I got the heater right here. Ooh, shit. One of them days. All right. Anyway. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Anyway. Where's the damn? I gotta do this. Then I gotta do that. Don't be texting me. Get on the live. You want to talk to me? Damn it. Get on the live. Why does it not let me do? There we go. The split screen. So I can see both. There we go. Jeez, it's a lot of work, man. A lot of work. Shout out to everybody had to work today. I went to Wawa. A lot of people was in Wawa. God bless y'all too. I get it, man. It's a rough time. It's a rough time out here. People struggling to try to find gigs, and I think my Instagram stream died over there. Oh no, it didn't. Looked like I was frozen. A lot of people struggling, man. A lot of different ways. A lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff ain't happening. And I don't get into the political side of things. I don't think it's Donald Trump's fault. I think he's an asshole. I don't think he's not a good president at all. But aside from that, I don't blame him. Like, because there's jobs out there. People just ain't hiring. and the need is there. So, you know, it is what it is. Keep your head up, man. No matter how bad it might seem, you're gonna get through it. There's a reason why it's called going through something, because you're going through it, meaning you're gonna get out of it. You're gonna get to the other side of whatever it might be. As long as you don't quit. As long as you don't quit. Smokey Norfolk got a song called "Just Don't Quit." Whatever you do, just don't quit. It's easy to quit. Don't do it. Make it hard. Make it hard to quit. Make it difficult to quit. Give yourself reasons to not quit. Whatever it is. For me, I got 7 reasons. Actually 8, because one of my 7 has a child. 7 reasons to not quit. So I got to keep moving forward, man. I tell people all the time, the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason. Everything that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Everything that's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you, basically. It's the easiest way to say it. You know, the rearview mirror is necessary because you want to take a peek to make sure you don't make some of the same mistakes. You want to not necessarily forget where you've come from, but where you're going is way, way, way more important. And everywhere you've been, excuse me, has everything to do with where you're going. It has everything to do with where you are right now. So even in a mistake, even in a shortcoming, even in a shortfall, even in a failure, that happened to get you where you are right now. And if you're not happy with where you are right now, keep moving and you won't be there anymore. Just don't quit. Smokey Norfolk. That's not the lyrics. Just don't quit is the lyrics. All the other stuff I said, I just made that up. When I made it up, I've said it before. But yeah, anyway. Can y'all hear me? I would feel like somebody would have jumped on and said, "Mike, I can't hear you." By now, let me just confirm what's going on here. Yep. You can hear me because I just heard me. Technology. Get back to the game on here. Got the game turned down, but watching the game. I like football. It's hard to watch football when the Eagles lose, but they won, so I'm not mad. They got the Bills on Sunday, though. It's going to be a tough one, man. Bills, Josh Allen. No, we're going to Buffalo. Eagles clinch a playoff spot, so I'm not even worried, but I would like them to use at least the Buffalo game as a tune-up for the playoffs. They could take a break on the following week against Washington. That game's not going to matter. I mean, it might matter from a seeding perspective, but honestly, I don't care what seed the Eagles get. The Eagles know how to win games on the road. They know how to lose games at home. So, with the record that they have, I mean, they lost some games they definitely should not have lost, but they deserve to lose because of what they allowed to happen. So, I think that it doesn't really matter what seed they are as long as they bring the defense, which typically defense travels. And, a part of me hopes that they've been playing around with the offense all season to try to figure out the things that work. And because in every game they've played, there has been something positive. Even in losses, there's been something positive that they've done that I was like, ooh, I like that. Or, ooh, that worked. Ooh, that worked. Now, I think there's been a little more that didn't work. Even in their wins, there's games they probably should have lost too, that they were able to kind of squeak out. But, good team. I mean, the talent they have on offense is, I mean, it's if everyone is playing their best on offense, they're the best team in the league. Like, on offense. That's the offensive roster in the league. The fact that the defense got slapped together this year and they're playing the way they're playing these last couple games, Right on time. Right on time, Big Fangio. Right on time. So I think that, my wishful thinking, and I'm gonna put it in the universe, is that they've been tweaking things all year. New offensive coordinator. Not an excuse. There's other quarterbacks who have a first time offensive coordinator too. But needs to be more decisive early, get the ball out about a half a second earlier. I don't think he knows the thing with him. He throws a great, great deep pass. He does. I've seen him throw some beautiful deep passes. More than not, more than have been bad. He's thrown some bad passes all year. Every game he throws a couple bad passes, but so does every other quarterback. Every other quarterback. People are so much harder on Jalen. I'm hard on Jalen because he's the quarterback for my team, and I want him to be at his best. Right? I'm getting ash on my damn bag. Y'all ain't tell me I was getting ash on my bag. But I want him to be at his best. I do. So in a mistake, in a bad throw, I'm going to criticize. People people can't handle that. People, oh, Eagles fans is y'all so hard, man. Whatever. We know the game, and we're passionate. So don't be mad at us. Be mad at your team because your team ain't where our team is. We expect more of our team. We've been the best team in the NFC East for the last 25 years. If you counting, I mean, Cowboys had those couple Super Bowls in the mid 90s, but since then, Eagles have been the best team in the NFC East. Um, I did this before when I was on here before, but since since I know since 2000 the Eagles had actually not even that since 1991 the Eagles have more playoff wins than any other team in the NFC East. Any other team in the division since 91. Cowboys have more Super Bowls since 91 because they got 3 in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Eagles only have 2 so far. But the interesting thing, and I'm going to revisit this because I talked about it before, and I'm not going to look it up and all of that like I did before. Y'all can look it up. The interesting thing about the Cowboys, Washington, San Francisco, um, what's another team? I'll focus on them because they're all NFC. And then the Giants figured it out, but I can't say this about the Giants because they got 2 Super Bowls in '07 and 2011. So I can't say this about them. But 1991 is when free agency was quote unquote signed into the NFL. It took about because people were they had their deals in place already, so it took about 2 to 3 years before it actually started to impact teams. And then in '94, the salary cap hit, and that also took about 2-ish years to start to impact teams. Prior to all of that, teams could buy whoever they wanted to play. And that's what the 49ers did in the 80s and 90s early. That's what Washington did. That's definitely what Dallas did. And it's ironic that since 96, neither one of those 3 teams have been able to win a Super Bowl. Since 96, neither one of those teams have won more playoff games or Super Bowls than the Eagles. Now, Jeffrey Lurie took over the Eagles, I believe, in '94. And, pick a date 91, '94, '96. The Eagles have been more successful overall in that span of time. And they have an opportunity to win the Super Bowl again. They do. Do I think they will? I don't know. Like, I have enough doubts that I can't say, yes, they are the team to beat. The Rams look good. The 49ers look good. And I think that's it. Honestly, I think it's between the Eagles, 49ers, and Rams. I think it's one of them 3 teams. Seattle, I'm still not sold on Seattle, but they up there too. So I'll say those 4. That'll probably be the final 4 teams left in the NFC. Seattle, Eagles, Rams, 49ers. Depending on how the seeding goes, because one of them might knock the other one out. If one of them play each other, obviously, then they won't be there. But teams like Chicago, I think they're hollow. I think Chicago is the Lions from last year. I said it all year last year. The Lions were hollow. Hollow meaning they weren't as good as their record. And you can't take someone's record away from them. They played who they played. Chicago had a last place schedule this year, so they didn't really play anybody. But they did beat some good teams too. They beat the Eagles. They beat who else did they beat? They just beat somebody. Oh, it was Green Bay, who I still think is good, but without Micah Parsons, I think they're cooked. Because I think he helped anchor that defense a little bit. I like Jordan Love. I like their offense. They got the other receiver back. I forget his name, number 9. But I think that I still think that in this order, I think right now it's probably San Francisco. I put the Eagles over the Rams because they beat them, but they did beat them early. Rams and the Eagles are probably neck and neck. And I'm not saying that because I'm an Eagles fan. I mean, if I was doing all that, I'd have put the Eagles first. But I think the 49ers are surging right now a little bit. I mean, they played, who they played the other night. Because I was joking with my buddy Teray. If y'all know Teray, comedian, funny dude, make sure you follow him on Instagram. He's a big 49ers fan. And I posted that neither one of these teams had defense. And then boom, soon as I posted that, they both got turnovers. But then his 49ers pulled away because it was a close game at the time. Like it was like 30-something to 20-something. Like it was high scoring, close game. And then I think it was like 31 to 27, 34-27, something like that. It was still anybody's game. And then all of a sudden, boom, 49ers just went off. And I think they won like 49 to 27 or 48 to 27, something like that. But no, I think that the 49ers are surging right now, which is good going into the playoffs for any team. Going into the playoffs hot is key. And I think the 49ers, that's why I put them at the top right now. I don't think they have a great defense. I mean, they gave up 27 points to the Colts, to Grandpa, Phillip Rivers. They gave up 27 points to them. Now, the Colts have been putting up points all year, but Phillip Rivers, come on. So I don't think the 49ers have a great defense. I think the Eagles have the best defense probably in the league right now. They didn't early, but the way the Eagles defense is playing right now, I think they have the best defense in the league. And I think that's what's going to help them with some of the offensive struggles they've been having. I think the defense is going to keep them in games. And if you give Jalen Hurts a chance, he's a winner. He might not be the best quarterback in the league, and I'm okay with that. He knows how to win games. He knows how to do what's necessary. Even if what's necessary is handing the ball off. He knows how to do that. And, everybody gets excited and everybody gets all mad. And I just talked about some of his shortcomings. I think Jalen has a lot of shortcomings, and it's why he's not the best quarterback in the league. But he's top 10 quarterback in 32 teams. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. I think A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are the best wide receiver duo in the playoffs. I think Jamar Chase and Higgins are the two best wide receiver duos, or the best wide receiver duo, but they're not in the playoffs. I think A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are the best wide receiving core, and throw Dallas Goedert in there as a tight end. I think they're the best three, and regardless of how much of a down season Saquon Barkley's had, he's still the best running back in the NFL. Eagles offensive line just got to get their shit together, which I think they will. Lane Johnson will be back. I think it's going to be a different Eagles team come. I don't know whether he's playing this week or not, but I think it's going to be a different Eagles team come playoff time. I really do. I would sit Lane until playoffs. I wouldn't even put him back in the game. Why not? He knows what he's doing. He's a vet. And the Eagles typically win games when he's on the field. Him and A.J. Brown, actually. They win games when they're both on the field. So we'll see how it goes. AFC, honestly, I think the AFC is absolutely hollow. Watching Denver and KC. Denver, well, they're up 20-13 right now on KC, who doesn't have Patrick Mahomes. I mean, this rookie, whatever his name is. I don't even know his name. Something, OBJ. I'm going to call him OBJ since OBJ don't play no more. Yeah, this thing's acting up. But not a rookie. He's playing pretty good. I'm watching him make some plays right here. He's doing all right. So I think Denver's hollow. Buffalo, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out how hollow I think they are on Sunday when the Eagles go up there. Because Buffalo just lost some games that they shouldn't have lost. Just like I think the Eagles lost some games they shouldn't have lost. So maybe they're hollow too. But I think they're, like I said, I think the Eagles are trying to get it together. I think they're working on some things. That's what I truly believe. And again, it's wishful thinking, it's hopeful thinking because I'm a fan, but the pieces are there. So for what it's worth, I'm not a betting man. I don't gamble. I can't gamble. It could be the Eagles could be playing Coatesville High School, and I would bet the Eagles to win, and somehow they'll find a way to lose because I can't bet. I just don't have that kind of luck. Everything I've gotten, I've had to go get. I can't sit and gamble it and try to go get it. Like I don't have that gene. So don't ask me to bet because I know I'm going to lose. And it ain't because the team is better. It's because I don't gamble. I'm not a gambler. Like I don't have it in me. I did win some money playing blackjack, but I know how to count cards. So, and I don't do that because it's not illegal, but I ain't trying to get jammed up. I don't want to end up in no back room like Danny Ocean from Ocean's 11. I'm just saying. That's not my thing. But yeah, man, that's all I got on that. Like I said, there's some things that need to happen, but like I said, I think the Eagles can. I still think they can do it. But I think it's wide open. I think the AFC is Did they just score? I think the AFC is way more wide open because I don't think any one of those teams are truly good enough to win the Super Bowl. I don't think any of them are good enough to win the Super Bowl. I don't. Like Denver, Buffalo, who else? I don't even know who else is out there. Denver, Buffalo, Jacksonville. Jacksonville might sneak up on you. Who am I missing? I don't even know who I'm missing. I'm missing somebody, y'all. Help me out. Steelers, Ravens, Colts. No. I don't got no confidence in none of them. So I think it's gonna be an NFC team is gonna win the Super Bowl. And I believe. Obviously, I wanted to be my birds, but we'll see how it goes. That's all I got. Did the Chiefs just lose again? Damn, game over already? Chiefs lost to the Broncos. I think the Broncos got a chance to get the number 1 seed in the East now. I think they got to win next week. But anyway, that's over. I can turn this off. NBA, I didn't watch any NBA today because I personally think the NBA is trash. I think it's absolute trash. That's all I gotta say about that. Guys don't play. They don't play with no passion, no love. Everybody just wants to look pretty. Everybody wants to hit a three. Everybody wants to do a layup. Freaking pulling the ball behind their head instead of just going to the hole. It's funny because I used to get teased by one of my coaches, rest in peace, Scoogie. He's telling me I was too fancy. I used to be doing all this sometimes when I ain't have to, double pumping and shit. But that's why I'm not in that league because you figure if I was good enough, I would have been in the NBA around 96, 97. Nope, that's when it was still tough. I'd have been too small out there. I'm taller than Muggsy Bogues, but I'm just saying, I play defense. These guys don't play no defense. They might as well be in zone. I can't get into it, man. I enjoyed watching the Warriors play when they were on their run because I like watching Steph Curry. But again, he can get to the hole, but he got handles. He sees the floor. You know what I'm saying? As a team, they actually played defense. So I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed the Spurs in their runs that they were making. But it's hard, man. And then the Sixers, the guys they got now, man, guys don't want to play. They always hurt. I love Tyrese Maxey's game. I love DJ Edgecombe, what I think he can be. It's just hard to watch this league, man. The product is for me, and again, my opinion. People are still watching, but the ratings are definitely way down. Way down. It's not like when the GOAT was playing. It was must see back then. But now it's, People just don't want to watch like that, clearly. And I mean, who knows? Everybody got on Jordans when they playing, though, or everybody got Jordan logo on their uniform. But it's hard for me to watch. But anyway. What y'all doing, man? Y'all just watching me talk. Y'all know I can talk. I've been talking a good 55 minutes. I thought one of y'all might have made a comment, said something, asked me a question or something. What y'all want to know? I gave y'all a rundown on the parties. New Year's Eve, Wednesday, at Cigar Code. Friday night starts the J5 weekend at Cigar Code, 6 to 10. Saturday at Vera, 4 to 8. Sunday at Casey's, 1 to 8. Watch the games with the Noops. Monday night, Sin City. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Take your pick. Come to all of them. I know y'all ain't coming to all of them. Can't nobody do that. 5 parties in, 6 days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. 5 parties in 6 days. 5 events. It's not a party. Well, Saturday's a party. Yeah, Saturday's the only actual party. Wednesday, it's New Year's Eve, but we chilling, we sitting down, we smoking. You want to dance, you can dance. You want to karaoke, you want to sing, you can sing. But it's not a party. Friday at Cigar Code, we just chilling. You want to dance, you can dance, but it's not really a party. We just at the lounge chilling with the Noobs, man. Whoever come out, show us some love on our J5 weekend. Saturday's a party. It's a day party. Sunday, we watching the games, chilling. No cigars. We just watching the games, chilling. Drinks, food. Casey's got some good food. And then Eagles play at 4:25, I believe, on Sunday. And then Monday night, Sin City, we chilling, man, watching the game on the big screen, smoking. If you want to entertain yourself with the entertainers, so be it. If you don't, so be it. You can chill. I don't be, you know what I mean? I don't do that. I just be chilling watching the game. So take your pick. I did bust this thing open by mistake. So when you use a number, you got to make sure you go straight in. If you go on an angle, you could break the cigar. And that's what I did. That's my fault. Going in on an angle is good in some cases, but not with a cigar. Y'all nasty. Let's talk about drilling. When you put a screw in, you got to screw it in straight in. You can't go on an angle because you'll split the wood. Anyway. Yeah, man. That's all I got. All I got. But hold on one second. Oh. Is my phone? Oh shit, my phone about to die. Well, guess what? If my phone dies, I'm out because my hotspot is connected to my laptop. And I mean, I got Wi-Fi and how it'll reach, but I'm like at the other side of my yard, so it's kind of hard to reach. But anyway, it's all good in the hood. Who is this? Who's on LinkedIn right now? People hit me up on LinkedIn on Christmas. But yeah. Anyway. I think I might be talked out. That's all I got. But I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. I want to thank y'all for watching. For those that just popped in, I think y'all watching me while you sleep. But happy holidays, man. Like I said, I hope to see you at one of the events this week, next week. But if I don't, have a happy New Year's Eve and an amazing 2026. May the worst of your yesterdays be the Best of your yesterdays be the worst of whatever the phrase is. I forget it. What makes sense? The worst of your todays, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. That's what it is. The best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows, meaning as good as it might be right now, we want it to be better for you in 2026. For those that didn't get it, it took me a while to put it together. Who heard? Jay-Z said it. I heard him say it, but he didn't make it up. Somebody else said it. But anyway, I was going to sing tonight, but I don't feel like it. I'll save it for Cigar and B. But y'all have an amazing night, man. Like I said, happy holiday. Be safe. Hug your family, hug your kids, hug your parents if you have them, hug your loved ones. Let them know. Let them know, man. Let them know. Because you never know. Like I said, a buddy of mine's pop passed away this morning, man. Christmas morning. That's rough. Y'all say a prayer for my homie. I'm not going to put his name out there, nothing like that, because that's his personal business. But just say a prayer anyway. You know what I mean? Say a prayer anyway. His initials are MB. Say a prayer for MB. How about that? Because I don't like put people's business out there if they didn't put it out there. I didn't look on his social media to see if he put anything out there, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna holler at y'all because my phone is ringing and this is gonna cut off. So y'all be safe. Have an amazing, amazing holiday. Love y'all, man.